First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
You got the dollars? You got the dollars? See the special man on YouTube. He's got it all.
I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
I say. This is Johnny's, the place that'll let you have it with no problem.
Let him have it.
Johnny has a sale right now. I say. This is Johnny's place. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give us the offer.
You got the dollars. You got the offer. Well, let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
You got it.
I am looking for some jewelry. End of line.
Do you have any credit?
No, I was recently involved in a divorce. End of line. Look, I'm not one of those maybe it's Maybelline gals, okay? I just want to go out on the town with Sheila and accessorize some.
See, special man.
I don't know about you, but this Joe girl is going to Johnny's place. Check out Cajun Roots Reseller. Right now. I say. Go see the special man and tell him the dough girl sent you.
Hello, good morning and welcome on this Christmas Eve. How is everybody doing? It is snowing and it's 8 degrees here in Massachusetts already this morning. Scarlett was first in the chat. Hello, good morning and welcome. And Regina, hello, good morning and welcome. And April, hello, good morning and welcome. And Stephanie, hello, good morning and welcome. And hope you're feeling better. And little Debbie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And Jeffrey, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Chit-chatting away. Baby girl, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing this morning? Good to see you. Welcome. Hope everybody has a great plans. Maybe stay indo. I know I will. Let's see. Carol, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And Randy, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And there's Robert. Hello, good morning and welcome again. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Jennifer, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Ashley, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yucky. Jess, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And Heather and Shane, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are y'all doing? It's snowing. Yeah, it's snowing here too. Yeah. It's coming from y'all to us. That's why. Y'all sending it to us. Tooch Mon, hello, good morning and welcome. Tooch, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Let's see. Who else is here? Everybody's chit-chatting away. Ashley, everybody saying good morning. Steven, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Johnny, it's 34 outside in Jamestown. Well, good. We got 8 degrees right now. Yep. Todd, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. I got to start. Fire started. Oh, okay. Sound like a plan. I opened a gift this morning. I rarely get anything but my beautiful friends. Christina. Aw. Maria, hello, good morning and welcome. And Rachel, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Yeah, you sending it to us. All right. Yeah, we got it. We already got it started. Yep. Around 6:40 this morning, it started. Because I got a package delivered this morning on my door. At 6:40 this morning by the USPS. Yeah. They would knock it. They would dropped it off at the door early. And I went to get it and it was already snowing out there. It's like, wow. That was, yeah. Interesting. It wasn't supposed to start till around 8 o'clock-ish, but we got it early. Yeah. All right, let me close this tabs because I was working on something before the show, and I forgot to close the tabs. Craig, you do what you do best. Sleep, dude. Sleep. Go to sleep. Dream of what you might get for Christmas. Ha. Speaking of that, I haven't seen everyone in the chat yet that I got things from, but I see Unimagic in here. So I'll start with that because I got a lot of gifts in here today. I didn't see Stacey May Catitude yet. This was sent to me by Angie's Oddities, and I got a gift in the mail from Unimagic sent to me by Angie's Oddities. She sent me a sticker. And this was the gift I got from Unimagic. It is a scarf, and it's got cat print on it. It's got cats on it. It is, there's a name on here, Palamy scarf. What does it say on here? Oh, cotton. Rouge Fawns is the color. Yeah, it's actually it's a scarf. It looks like it anyway. Let's see what it says. Yeah, it's a scarf. It's very, very thin, but it's multiple layers. So yeah, it's a scarf. Thank you. And I got that in the mail yesterday, along with some other stuff too. I'm trying to wait till I see certain people in the chat before I start showing what I got. Yeah, this material is too thin for that. It says, it does say, by the way, it looks like it says 100% cotton on here. Where's the tag? Yeah, it says 100% cotton, but it's a very thin cotton. So I don't use this type of stuff for koozies, but it's a good idea, and thank you. But yeah, I can't use this type of fabric for all koozies. I don't see Stacey May in yet. This was sent in to me by, that's okay, thank you. This was sent in to me by Debbie and Max Go Thrifting. And this was gifted to me by Stacey May Catitude. I love how Debbie and Max will send a little card with items that somebody sends as a gift. And those from Stacey May Catitudes. It's a Kringle Cone Santa. It's cute. I got that in the mail yesterday. Actually, I got it Saturday. So that's what I got here. And it's gonna look it looks like a pine cone, actually. The back of it looks like a pine cone. So thank you. That came from Stacey May Catitude. And I see Jess in here, but I don't see Stephanie. I got a big box from her yesterday. When I got it, the lady says, look, somebody likes you. Look at this. It was in silver, but I thought it was wrapping paper. It's duct tape. Isn't that cool? And then on the top, it was purple duct tape. And that's how I got it. It was pretty cool. And it was packed with stuff. Yeah, exactly, Jennifer. That's what I said too when I was opening it. This was a lot. All right, so with this package, this came from Kraken from the coin community, and it was in a little bag. And she does put little signs letting me know little things about the items. And this reminds me of those old vintage fruits that you would see in my great grandmother's house. And it's an apple. It's an ornament. And that came from Kraken from the coin community, but Stephanie sent it to me. Stephanie Grove. That's the first item in that bag. Then I got a little mailbox. I put the flag up because I thought it was cute. And this was an item that was sent by Stephanie to me. It's a Santa ornament. It's tilted in the container. She even wrote little notes for me. And it was already wrapped, so I unwrapped everything so I can show it. And this reminds me of those vintage ornaments. I don't want to grab it from the top because I don't know if it's going to stay that way. It's a glass ornament. Santa at the beach. I like it. It's cute. So that's definitely going to go somewhere on the shelf with my other Santa stuff. I'll put that back in there for now. And it was in a cute little mailbox, so I can put the flag back down. Then this was from, again, this is all in the Stephanie box. This was actually sent to me by donation by Myra Buying Space for bingo. And inside of it was something else for me. So she got this. It says, "May your day be filled with love." And it was a gift for bingo from Myra Buying Space. And then inside the same box, this is a gift to me from Stephanie. It's a little ornament made out of a spool of thread. And it's got the word Cajun on it. And it's a spool of thread in the Mardi Gras colors. Cute. And the bottom's all glittered out. Actually, it looks like sequins. It could be glitter, but it's all glued on there. So yeah. Right, Randy? At least I hope so. All right, and let me get back to, before I say some more of what I got, let me get back to the check because I see some other people coming in. Let's see. All right. I thought they quit selling that drink. Tab? I don't know. I don't drink it. Craig? Yeah, you can tell he's awake now. Let's see. I thought it was February. You're good. It's all good. Thank you. It was a thought that counts. There's a scarf. Yeah. It would make a good koozie, but the material, the fabric itself is too thin. Uniques by the Creek. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Let's see. Who else is here? Very nice people thinking about you. Yeah. Sadie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Kawanda, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And Randy, I hope you're having a great day. From what you said you were already doing this morning. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool stuff. I'm going to take that the ornament with the spool. I'm going to put that in my quilting room. Got a Christmas card from my grandmother last night. Awesome. And Robin, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? All right, so, and in that same box, I got a little pack of goodies. I'm not going to show the actual card because I'm not going to show it, just out of respect. And then this was also in there. I guess she must have heard me say something one day for someone that I was looking for something. And she heard that, and she sent me the things that I was looking for somebody else. These were crocheted books. I hope this is what you were looking for. And it's all books on crocheting. Different books on crocheting. And she said that to me as well. All right. Now I'm going to put this back in this box. That's a lot. Get that out of my way here. And the thing that got here this morning at 6:40 this morning, USPS was delivering a package out of the door. This to break, so I'm gonna leave that right here. So I know it's not gonna break. Now this next thing came from Patrick Murphy, but it was sent to me from Grandma's Closet. And I gotta keep them on the floor because they're heavy. The way he sent them, there was 2 boxes from Patrick. 2 boxes. Both of these are completely full. And I say full because they're heavy. Of different lots of comic books. This box is box 1. And he had them taped together too. That was pretty cool. I had to figure out how to open it. And then another box full of comic books that Grandma's sent to me as a gift. So thank you very much, Grandma's and Patrick. I got it this morning at 6:40 a.m. That's a lot of comics. So yeah, I'll be sorting through that for a while. Yep, today the bloopers at 2 o'clock. I already have all the videos out. I'm gonna talk a little bit about what my goal is for that for the new year. So yes, that comes out at 2 o'clock today, and it's the laughter of bloopers from the Hump Day auction. I did go back as far as in 2023 to get that video together. Yep, you're gonna have to have them ready. Lisbeth, hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? Good morning, John. Hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? Yep, in the Gator Pit. There's Glamor's link, y'all. Check it out. That was quick too, because Patrick just sent that. Craig, they for reselling. I don't. Craig, wake up. Where you been, Craig? Stop sleeping, Craig. That ought to be your New Year's resolution. Anywho, my goal is to keep ahead a week of my videos, so I will start doing. I've been doing some research through YouTube, and I have a couple of videos in mind already that I want to start doing. So I'm doing a list of videos that I want to get done in a spreadsheet, so I can start getting those working on, of different ideas on different videos. And my goal is to have them done the week prior, ahead of schedule. So that's what I plan on doing. Did you hear about eBay new policy going into February about used clothes? Yes, we talked a little bit about that yesterday. If you sell used clothes, they're going to bring it out first in the UK in January, and anytime after or around in February or March, they're going to implement, if you have anything, if you don't do it before, this is the recommendation. If you sell used clothes on eBay, they are going to start putting it where you're going to have to mark it. If you don't have them marked already, like new with tags, they're going to automatically put your category of clothing that's used in pre-owned condition as follows. The 3 condition categories you're going to have to put them in is excellent, good, or fair. From what I'm understanding with the excellent, that means there's really nothing wrong with it. There's no tags, but it's in excellent condition. That'll be considered excellent. Good, meaning that there is maybe some wear and tear, maybe some fading, maybe a very small hole, maybe a very small stain. That'll be considered good. Fair, meaning that there's a rip, a tear, a pull in the fabric or the strings or whatever. If you do not go through your used clothes listings on eBay prior to them being mandatory when they release it on eBay next year, by the latest in February or March, then you're going to have to go in and do each one, because if not, they're going to do it automatically. So if you don't want your clothing in the wrong category of either pre-owned fair, pre-owned good, or pre-owned excellent, because that's the 3 categories you got to use for used clothing if it's not new with tags, you're going to have to go in yourself and do it, or they automatically will go in there and put pre-owned good. So you want to make sure if you have used clothing, you might want to get into that now and reset your items for those categories to put that in your description. Because according to this, they plan on doing it in February, will be worldwide. Throughout the month of February, they'll be gradually getting that onto eBay platforms. But in January, they're starting in Australia first. Worldwide will be in February, and all changes will be to, actually, they're going to change it to single pre-owned item condition, depending on what your descriptions are. But if you don't have anything that's going to be determining what it is, they're going to automatically list your clothing in the pre-owned good. And that is something that they're going to be doing. And then also there's like lots of categories that you're going to put your items in. And they're going to be going over that as well. So if you use and sell used clothing on eBay, you want to make sure you get ahead of the game before they do that. And then you're going to have to rearrange your listings. You can also do them by bulk if you want. Mr. Stephanie, hello, good morning and welcome. And thank you and Stephanie for the package. I got it yesterday. I just went through over what I got. Thank y'all so much. And that's what the new thing is going to be starting in January for Australia, February here in the United States. Yeah, exactly. It's like grading it. Maria, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. It will be putting used clothes that's fair, good, and excellent condition. But you got to make sure you have it in your descriptions as well. So whatever category you're putting it in, it has to match your description. Yeah. Don't people do that anyway? What they doing though? Even if you do it in your descriptions, now they're doing categories for used clothing. Is what they're doing, and you have to put them in those 3 categories. Yeah, and that's what they're gonna start doing. I mainly only do new with tags. Is there still under new or new with tags or new? I think this is only for pre-owned. You know how when you go into a listing and you say new with tags, and you go to the condition portion, I believe what's going to happen is when you go to the used part, the part is going to come up with those tags, those items. When you use used, it's only for used clothing. Is what they're doing. If you have current listings right now on eBay, you're going to have to go in and do that as well. Yes. Your Apple account has been blocked. Yeah, girl, that's nope. That ought to be right there. Spam. Yep. I wonder if you will still be able to bulk edit the value. I would assume so. Yeah, you can still do bulk editing. Yes. Oh, sure. Let's see the date scrubbing it and making it a new. But yeah, you're still gonna have to do it if it's not with new with tags. eBay. This is about eBay. If you're not subscribed to e-commerce Byte, and you want to, if you do use clothing on your eBay store, we're talking about eBay. Here's the link to the article. Make sure you read it. It came out of the e-commerce Byte newsletter this week. Yeah, if you sell used clothing on eBay, you're going to have to put them in those categories if it's used. Just Dodo, hello, good morning, welcome. I already do that in my descriptions. I have auto keys. Okay. I like that. Well, this is going to be something that is going to be starting in January in Australia and February here in the United States. And there's the link if you want to read more about it. And they're going to make you do that when you, even if you list something new, but you may want to just get into it if you don't do it yet. Robin, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Johnny, can you answer my question about bingo numbers? You had a question about bingo numbers in the chat? Dude, this chat's flying so fast. I'm sorry if I missed it. Did I get my numbers and change? Can I email you? No. If you watched yesterday's video, you can go down to the video from yesterday and make a comment in yesterday's video to leave me new numbers. If you want to change your numbers, you can do it in the comment section. Please don't email me your numbers because I'm not going to put it in there. The idea is for you to make a comment on the video. We'll be doing it again next Monday. You have until the 31st to change your numbers. If you choose to change your numbers, I did talk about it yesterday in the live show on Bingo yesterday. You can go into the comment section if you missed the show and you come back and rewatch that video and put it in the comment section of yesterday's video. I already got somebody to send me a message if they can do it there. And I said, yeah, that's what it's about. Yeah. So there's your answer. Craig, you're always in the wrong show, dude. Yep, I sure did. Thank you, Randy. And you know what, Jennifer? I had it. I just didn't read it. Because I was trying to cover the comment that he has about the love for clothing. I'm sorry. I looked, I read, and I kept on going. The number is taken. That's right. That's right. That number is taken. So, yeah. So if you do want to change your numbers, you got until the 31st to do so. We will be doing another live next Monday to give you that last chance to change your numbers till the 31st of this month. All right, John. You tell them. You tell them. Yeah. That's why I say it in the video, though, because some people can't make it all the time. Yeah. Yeah, Craig, he told you. He can't be here all the time. At least he doesn't sleep like you do. He sleeps, but not like all day like you do. Yeah, you can do that too. I do that too. You're welcome, John. So today at 2 o'clock, the laughter of the bloopers will come out at 2 o'clock. Tomorrow morning, I will still be on the morning show here, and I will be releasing the new intro tomorrow. And I'll have some changes from thereafter for the morning show. And Thursday, the video is out. It's set up for the celebration down memory lane of the last 5 years of me on YouTube. So you may want to check that out. I've also inserted the new song that was given to me through Toochman. Just watch beginning and the end. You got it. Yep, I did both in the beginning and the end of the show. Well, because of that situation of my intro's too long, I will no longer be putting the credits for members at the beginning of the show. It'll only be run at the end of the show. I'll be cutting those 2 videos out. It will no longer be in the beginning of the live. Ew! Randy, really? Girl, you do you, boo. Anywho, that just sounds disgusting. But whatever rocks your boat, you do you. Let's see here. I was wondering, okay, I was just about to ask the new intro longer than the old. Yeah, Craig, for you, I made it longer. Just for you, Craig. That's right. Yeah, Craig, I made it just for you longer. Just to aggravate you. Because I know it's working. Colleen, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? It would be longer. Give me time to get my coffee. Well, I'm cutting out the intro of the 2 videos that I have of the members. So instead of doing those 2 at the beginning, I'm only doing them at the end. So I will not be doing those 2 at the beginning. Yeah, I can see that. I've had that before, and it was okay. I just don't want to go in diabetic coma. They were good. We had that in Louisiana. Yeah. They were actually good, but diabetes ain't gonna like it. A donut with a breakfast sandwich, oh, they were good. Boy, I tell you, that'll spike your sugar level big time. Glenn, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. So, tomorrow I will not be playing after tomorrow. The 2 member credit things. Speaking of members, it is that time. I was going to do this yesterday, but I figured why not do it now? Why it's only letting me do 5? Interesting. It's only letting me do 5, so I guess I can do 5 at a time. Here we go. Who will get it? Who will get it? Who will get it? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here's the other 5. Let's see who's going to get them. Get them, get them, get them. Come on, Jennifer, you got to get one too. I wish they would let me pick. But they don't do that. I'm going to take a picture of this. All right. It is time for the chair dance. Let me have it, please. I got the $.
Let him have.
You got the $? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
And also, this is for all those 10 members who just got gifted Merry Christmas.
Attention, attention, new member. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend and family member of the Cajun Roots Reseller channel. Thank you, thank you.
And thank y'all for supporting the channel as well as always being here and supporting everyone else. I haven't been getting them for some reason. You do have your gift alert, gift thing turned on your in the dollar sign thing, do you? Make sure it's turned on. Make sure you have it turned on. Aw, Ashley just gifted a membership, and it's gone to Mary Ellen. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. Ashley, this is for you.
Let me have it, please. I got the $.
Let him have.
You got the $? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
And Mary Ellen, this is for you.
Attention, attention, new member. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend and family member of the Cajun Roots Reseller channel. Thank you, thank you.
And thank you so much, Ashley. There we go. I need to start dropping links for Jennifer. And hello, good morning and welcome, Marlene. How are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. All right, let's see. Michael, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. That's not Craig. Hashtag not Glenn. Ah, these are now showing up. I like this. The actual gifted memberships are now showing in the stream. Well, this is Evie Mugg. So that's that. Then we got the gifted memberships. There's Cheryl, Kathy Wood. Come on. Kathy Wood, Miss Kim, Mary Ellen, Hip and Grammy. And there's the other 5. Then it went to, I like it because it's showing the gifted membership gift in green, and then the blue is for those who got the membership, which is Wendy. I like that. Then we have Dana, Irene and Leo, Darlene, and Bill Sawgrass. I pay because it supports bingo. Well, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it too. Let's see, dancing. I haven't been giving them some reason. I'm not wondering if it has to do with the. I have a video on that. If you ever watched it, on how to turn on gifted memberships for channels when you're in there, you have to have it turned on. There is a video on it. And then Ashley gifted a membership, and it went to Mary Ellen. I like this that it's actually showing up in the stream. I like that. But StreamYard doesn't do it. And I do need to turn that on. I just realized I didn't turn those on. Sound. There we go. Let's see. BBF is now one member. Yep. Marlene, hello, good morning and welcome. Good to see you. Michael, she does not. She does. Jennifer's gotten big. Yes, she has. You're right, Michael. You're right. Yep. And Robin. America. Evie Mugg scores 27, stream 0. Yep, exactly. I love how it shows it, and then it gives me a notification in the stream itself, which I love. Yep. John, he's in the chat. John, Robert's in the chat. Robert, you have a message in the chat from John. Yeah, right. Stacy May. I showed this earlier, but you wasn't in the chat, so I'm going to show it again. I got my gift in from you. from Debbie and Max Go Thrifting. It's actually a little pine cone dressed up as Santa. They did it all on a pine cone. So thank you. They decorated the pine cone as a Christmas tree. So I got it. I actually got it Saturday. I was waiting because I had others coming in. Thank you, Scarlett. He is lurking. He's in here. Ella. Ella's doing all kind of shows this today and tomorrow too, y'all. There he is right there. See John? He's in the chat. John, Carol's got a message for you about your earrings you gave her. Merry Christmas. Everyone's saying Merry Christmas. All right. Let me get these links to drop in the chat. I am not fast like Jennifer. I got to copy and paste off of my spreadsheet. I tell you no lie. I can't do it like Jennifer does. I got to cheat. Yep. Craig, layaway is no longer available. They don't do that no more, Craig. Wake. I'm not going to say it. I was going to, but I better. Insert word. Up. Ha! Craig, wake up. All right. Right, Jennifer? Insert word. Oh, and by the way, if y'all know who Tommy, the Bargain Effect, is, tomorrow is his birthday, by the way. Yes, he celebrates it on Christmas because that's his birthday. He celebrates it the same day as Christmas. Sorry for him because it must be hard not getting no gifts separate unless they hold something back. I don't know how that works. I'm so glad my birthday's in the summertime. All right. Now, there's the link for the link to come on up. If anybody would like to come on up and promote your channel, if you have anything special going on today or tomorrow or the rest of the week, there you go. It's pinned to the top of the chat. Just make sure your camera and your mic is connected because it won't let you up here. But also, don't forget, tomorrow I will be doing the morning show here as normal. And yes, the new intro will be coming out tomorrow. It's already done. And tomorrow at 10 o'clock, I will be doing, just like I did on Thanksgiving Day, a place for you to hang out on the Cajun Roots Resellers Adventures channel at 10 o'clock. Check it out. Set your reminder. It's already there. Let's see here. I will be right back. Got to go outside. Are you making a snowman? We probably don't have any snow down there. You're further south. Merry Christmas. Physical therapy. She's a layaway queen. Okay. Johnny, as a newbie, reselling, how many shows would you recommend doing in a week? Okay. This is the same thing I recommend even in doing, when you first start doing like videos. You don't want to burn yourself out. You want to allow yourself time to not only do the sales if it's all sales, but you got to give yourself time to also get used to doing invoicing, the packing, and the shipping. So I would recommend get your first one on your belt, which will be January 3rd here. Make sure you get all your invoices out by that weekend. Get them out as they pay them. Make sure to go out on Monday. And then I would recommend no more than 2 a week if you're just starting out and you want to get your feet wet. The max for anybody just starting out, I would say no more than 3. Give yourself time to get used to different channels, do it different ways. Make sure you have enough product. If you're going to do more than 2 a week, you better make sure you have product ready to return to each show you're doing. But my recommendation is just like doing videos when you first start out. Some people want to get more videos in a week. I would recommend 1 a week until you get the hang of that. Then go twice a week or whatever you think you can handle. But get used to it. Get your packing, your shipping, your invoice, your inventory, and get yourself ready for that kind of thing. If you're going to do more than 2 a week, is what I recommend. You do what you want. I would recommend no more than that when you're first starting out. Nobody can drop links like Jennifer. That's right. Nope, I can't. I got to copy and paste. I cheat. I sure do. Be nice to John. Craig, John, please. It don't matter what day it is with him. John, what can you maintain? And that's what you got to work on yourself first. You don't want to overdo yourself, because then you're going to get yourself to where you're going to get yourself in a jam where you can't get all those packages out. You got to make sure you start slow. That's all I recommend. Get slow. Do 1 a week. Then if you can add 2 a week, that's fine. Until you get that routine, especially if you have a regular job as well. But you got to allow yourself for packing and shipping, getting all that done. That's right. Consistency is the key. That's right. And then if you want to do guests on other shows, you got to make sure you have those. Each channel is different. So you got to make sure you watch. And my recommendations before you start going into all these channels, which I think you already do, like I do, watch other channels to see if you're going to be a guest on someone's show. I highly recommend you definitely go and watch their channel when they do their live auctions to see how things are run on that auction, because everybody does it different. What are people buying? What are people actually showing and selling? Get that idea in your mind for when you're on that channel. Every show is different when it comes to selling and buying. Yeah, don't overdo it, because you're going to run yourself down. Don't do it too much at one time. Because this is what I did when I first started. When I first started doing lives, for example, Larry, LL Stash, and myself would do 1 show on Saturdays. That was when I started. Then when I wanted to go in more, we went on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 o'clock. Sometimes 4:30. We were trying to change it up and see what worked best. So I think it was 4:30. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Then I added an auction. My very first auction was with Victoria and Queen Cleopatra. That was my first auction. That was in February of 2020. That was my first one. Then I started going on guests on other channels once a week. If I can do it, if they had him and I was a guest, I would go on as a guest because I wanted to get the hang of it. What do I do to help myself better myself? Whether it's a Word document, give myself numbers, whatever. And then once I did that, I got used to it. Just like everybody says, well, how can you keep up with the chat? This doesn't happen overnight. It took me a while to get used to how to do the chat, how to get, keep up with the chat kind of thing. Try to make sure you get answers to questions, that kind of stuff. Because you got to be ready. If you do not know, for example, I use this oil. It's for my cuticles, okay? If I'm going to show this, I need to make sure I know what it is, about the product. If somebody's going to ask me a question, you got to know your product. I just grabbed it because I do this every day with my nails, cuticles. So that's just something I'll grab first. But make sure you know your product, know what you got, and in case if there's any questions while you're showing that item. YouTube will think YouTube will ever crack down on auctions. I don't know. You got the ability to process sales quickly. Yeah, you got to do it quickly. And that's another thing. If you say, for example, if you're telling people I will invoice on Saturday, a lot of myself, I'll write a note. I bought this day, invoice should be this day. So that way I know I'm going to expect it that day. So if you're saying I'm going to invoice on Friday, Saturday, whatever, make sure you're doing them and having them ready. Now, don't forget when you're doing those invoices, some people do it the day they do it as a draft. For myself, I do it as a draft. Like everything that got sold last week is in a draft. But what I do is because I'm invoicing on the 28th, all my invoice drafts have the date of the 28th and due on the specific date when delivered. So you want to make sure you do that as well and have it ready. Don't wait till the last minute. slow the less sales in progress. And it is because, again, you're getting closer to the holidays. People are starting to make plans, going places. So that's another thing I always recommend. When you're doing a live show, don't show that you're disappointed in sales if they don't sell. It shows in your presentation on the screen. Thank you for taking the time to look at what I have to offer and move on. Now, what you do after the screen and when the show's over, that's up to you, but research is the key, yes. Make sure you keep a record of your sales. Write them down somehow. Who bought it? How much did it finally go for? What was the final bid? Who bought it? You got to be ready for all of that. I think YouTube will be keeping auctions as it does more folks and platforms. You right about that one, Rachel? I know people who need to be careful of their local laws when it comes to selling on YouTube and all the platforms that matter. Yes, you have to check your local laws and local and state and federal in your area. I look at them all, but when I got on YouTube, Massachusetts does not regulate anything when it comes to e-commerce. But every state is different. You got to look at your state. That is a true statement right there. Yep. Was just thinking about collecting sales tax. Majority of sellers having auctioneer licenses, etc. Just the legal side of things. Yes, you got to look at all that. Not every state requires it either. Janice, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. If I'm not in the chat tomorrow, I'll everybody. Well, you too, Jeffrey. Been watching sellers and taking notes. That's good and bad. Yep, you got it. You got to look at, yeah. But you also got to implement what's best for you. Not everything that everybody does. It's more like a Taylor thing. You know, like I do things different than Ella. Dawn and Mary do things different than Debbie and Max. Everybody does it different. Colleen does it different. Tracy Cakes. Everybody does it different. But if you take a little bit from each person, you're trying to make it your own, then you're good. Just do what's best for you. Don't try to be like someone else. Write down all my show items in the big index. On a big index card. Yep, whatever it takes for you to get them done. Sellers and much different than auctioneers. Yes, but some states, if you're doing an on YouTube auction, you have to have a auctioneer's license, like Florida and other states. Bluckster? Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? How did you hear about the channel? And welcome. That's an interesting screen name, Bluster. I'm not sure who that is. But welcome. Right. There is a difference in auctioning your items in someone else. Ella says someone else may not work for you, for example. Exactly. But again, as long as you do your own homework, yeah, I know Bigfoot personally. Awesome, Jennifer. You're Bigfoot. Check my state requirements in California. You have to have charged state tax for interstate sales. So I will be just paying the personal instant. Yeah, you have to, and then also submit it quarterly or monthly, depending on what your area requires. Usually it's quarterly. Some states it's. I know in Louisiana it was monthly. What doesn't make any sense, Jennifer? Oh, she's the angel on top of the tree. Many lives are buy it nows only, like Johnny's rapid fire, and they do a lot of like people from Florida. They do a lot of that too. Just buy it nows or offer up. They don't call it an auction. Because this happened, was it last year or the year before? A big thing came out about them having auctioneer licenses. Yeah. But you got to check with your state and city. I will, Johnny, because I will be going over to my niece's house. Well, awesome. Be with family. That's what's good. And it's up to you, but you got to make sure you're following your state and local laws when it comes to that, because each state is different. I know that we used to have a reseller who always charged a state tax from Texas. She no longer does the auctions on YouTube, and I haven't seen her in a while. But she used to collect them. But then you have to file those taxes every year on your monthly or quarterly, whatever your state requires. But I know in Louisiana, we had to do it for the city was monthly, and for the state was quarterly. So you had to do both. The city was every month, and in Louisiana, the state was quarterly. You had to do those reports on a regular basis and submit your taxes every month or quarterly, however they had it set up for whatever you do in your state. I'm trying to see when it gets in there. Randy says, when you only have 30-minute slots, buy now works better. Yep, you're right about that. You have to be ready for that kind of stuff when it's buy nows. Like with Mark and Mike when they do their show with Janine's. That's 30 minutes. A lot of the others like Dawn and Mary. Dawn and Mary does it a lot on Hump Day auction. And Teresa and Dawn, they do that as well now. Kawana says, all this information is awesome. It helps a lot. And that's what it's about. Just making you aware when you're going into this kind of stuff with YouTube. You want to make sure you do your homework before you actually get started. You want to be ready. Make sure you have everything in place. There's always a place if you're trying to get a business license, make sure you register with that. Because like here for me, my city that I live in, I have a license that's good every 4 years. I have to renew it every 4 years. Every place is different. So make sure you check on that. Don't forget the SBA is free sources. Yep, exactly. Yep. Check those sources out. See what you can do. Make sure you do that research before you get started. You don't want to get yourself in a pickle because I don't want the I, the R, or the S come knocking at my door. Who? Not me. No, ain't gonna happen. I report everything. 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 I don't miss on nothing. Speaking of not missing out on anything and everything, if you are on eBay, you have that quarterly coupon for you to get your free shipping supplies. You're down to the wire of the last week of this month, the last week of this quarter for you to use that coupon or you will lose it. So get your free shipping supplies. Make sure you use it before you lose it. Isn't the R, Robert? No, not that R. No. Keeping track of your quarterly taxes and paying them the job itself. Yes, it is, but you got to do it. Might stand for the S. I love it. So yeah, just get all your stuff in order. Get into the habit of good bookkeeping, whether it's in a spreadsheet, whether you use there's Quicken, there's QuickBooks, there's all kind of programs out there. What's up, the middleman? Hello, good morning, and welcome. Sorry I missed the show on Sunday, but I went to bed. I missed it. Yeah. Good morning. How you doing? There will not be any Defend the Hustle this Sunday. There are no show this Sunday. They're taking the night off. So yeah, even though you're getting ready for the end of the year, you got to get those paperwork, all that ready to go for your taxes. So make sure you start a good bookkeeping system. I use spreadsheets in Excel. Some people may use Quicken, maybe QuickBooks, whatever system you have, put it in place before you get started to keep track of all of that. You got your shipping cost, your cost of goods, you have your shipping labels, you have packing material. When you go out sourcing, your traveling expenses, you got all those expenses you can claim on your taxes. You got to keep track of all of that. Keep those receipts. Like Ella says, I got receipts. I do too. Yep. So get yourself a system ready to go. Whether you're doing reselling on different platforms, whether you're doing auctions, whatever, you have to get those ready for your taxes. You got to think ahead. Do you want to wait till the last day of the month and start getting that ready for the next year's taxes? No, because you'll be doing that all day, every day. Start up early. Even if you do it monthly, then quarterly, it doesn't matter. Just as long as you get it done ahead of time so you don't have to worry about that at the end of the month, the end of the year. You're gonna be thanking me for that when I say that. I guarantee. Yeah. I learned that the hard way the first year. But I do have to say, thank God my first year was only 5 months. Because I actually we moved here in June of 2019, started my eBay store and had it ready running on July the 24th of 2019. So I've been in business since 2019 here, but I only had 5 months, which was still good enough for me to get my paperwork in order, all my information I needed for taxes. So I know that's something people don't like to talk about, but you got to. Oh, I bring receipts, baby. Oh Lord, my tax lady loves me. I bring her the spreadsheets and she just keys in what she needs to key in. If she has any questions, she'll ask me and I'll tell her whatever, whatever she needs to know. And then she'll tell me, no, don't put it in this category, put it in this category. Because that's how I learned the first year when I did my taxes for reselling on eBay. So yeah, but you can and can't claim. Guaranteed Injustice Williams. Yes, it is. I guarantee that was Justin Wilson's little note. Yep, that's what I grew up on watching him. He did a little wine in the pot and a little wine for himself. Yep, that's where that came from. Yep. No, it's guarantee. I guarantee. Not guarantee. Guarantee. Mm-hmm. Yes, Jeffrey, I saw that on the news this morning. So yeah, y'all keep him in your thoughts and prayers, please. Yeah, it was on the news this morning. I did see that. I did watch some news this morning. Yep. So Silverhair Stacker Todd, are you going live? Are you still here? Today's Tuesday. No, it'll be on Tom's channel if they're going live. Today's Tuesday, yeah. Somebody had running a fever. They were keeping an eye on him. He was running a fever or something. That's all I remember from the news. You right about that one, Craig. He knew. He'll tell you this is what it is, and he'll turn around and put it in the measuring spoon. Yep. That's how he measured. It was always exact. Yep. Yeah, he's in the hospital. He was running a fever. It might be complications from his last surgery. Yarn again, cannot stay. I have an appointment, but wanted to. Oh, well, good morning. How you doing? Yeah, he's got more than a fever, but it's something to do with the complications from his last stay in the hospital, I think. Just watch the news. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Yes, it sure does. It sure does, Teresa. Yep. Yeah, John. Yes, John. No problem. 18 months. And it only shows your message. It doesn't show it in blue, but thank you. Yes, and once the show's over, the link is at the top of the chat. If you want to come on up, you're more than welcome to. If you have any questions. Oh, Teresa. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. There it is. Show on the screen. I like that. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. You know what time it is. It is time for the chair dance. Here you go, Teresa. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. This is for you.
Let him have.
You got the dollar? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
Thank you so much, Teresa. Mary, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. All right, I saw where Jennifer did drop Queen City Pickers live show. If I can find it in the stream yard. Nope, that's yarn again. Right here. Let's go ahead and raid Tom, Queen City Picker. He's live or should be live now. Let's go ahead and raid his channel. Tell him I sent y'all. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Show some love. Now, don't forget, tomorrow we'll be here again tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And then at 10 o'clock, we'll go right on over to the other channel, which is the New England, the Cajun Roots Resellers Adventures channel. We'll start here first. And at 10 o'clock, we'll be on the other channel tomorrow, like I did on Thanksgiving Day. You were surprised to see Jennifer today? Well, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. I was wondering what popped up at the top. Well, everybody, it's getting to that time. Why, Mary? I'm here. Yep, you sure? And so, as I say before I end each and every show, please make sure to check out. There's other channels going live today. You even have Ella doing special events today, tomorrow, and the rest of the week. But also make sure you check out tomorrow, today at 2 o'clock. Don't forget, today is the 2 o'clock video coming out, which is the laughter of bloopers on Hump Day auction. Bloopers from all those that I collected throughout the year, from Ella, Gabby and Max, Dawn and Mary. Who else was there? Dawn and Mary. Oh, Virtual Shopkeeper Dee Dee and Rita, the Buddha Chick, made it into the cut on the video. So definitely be on the lookout for that today at 2 o'clock, coming up today at 2 o'clock. And tomorrow, don't forget, the new video for the new intro is going to be released tomorrow morning on the morning show. So come and check it out and see what was sent in for that video, and a new song that I have added to. It's only a small clip, but you hear the rest of the music on Thursday's video, the rest of the song. So as I say before I end each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another. Try to have a blessed and fabulous day. Hope you have a safe and merry, happy holiday season, and hope to see y'all back here tomorrow. Hopefully y'all don't drink too much eggnog or too much rum balls, whatever you want to eat or drink. But please be safe. And until we meet again, later. Peace out. And y'all come back now, you hear?